So we are here live at the Endpoint Management Group, and we are here in the Modern Workplace Talk with Octavio. Hi and welcome.
Hi, Matthias, and welcome to all the people that is seeing this and watching this video. I'm very pleased with you for this interview, and I'm very happy to be here in this situation, in this occasion. Right?
Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. So let's start with the name and age, personal status, and where do you live?
Yes. Well, my name is Octavio Rodriguez. Actually, I live in Mexico, in Aguascalientes. It's a little a little state of from Mexico, and I am 36 years old, and I have three daughters, four daughters, and my wife obviously, and I'm very happy to contribute here in my spaces.
That's very awesome, Octavio. So, and you live in Mexico?
Yes,
Yeah.
Aguascalientes, Mexico. It's a little state uh, from Mexico, but it's in a central, in the very near of Guadalajara city.
Hmm. Wow. So you
Yeah.
are far away from me. I'm sitting here in Denmark, Europe, and yeah, you're sitting in Mexico. So wow, that we can have this talk, right?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah. Microsoft Teams really have its purpose here.
It's correct.
Mhm. So let me know, how long have you been in the business?
Well, I have more of 10 years actually with all related with the deployment solutions. In my professional career, I had the opportunity to work with excellent people, excellent professional, and I learned about these topics with all deployment process in the end user experience in my case, and I love it to do this type of things in my case. And yes, since 2008, i I have 10 or 12 years in this business as an
That's
IT
cool.
professional career.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Very nice, very nice. I myself, I have, I think 16 years now. So
Wow.
yeah, it's almost the same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can say for the other OCs, it's kind of the same amount of time we've been in the business. It's between 10 years to 20 years, I believe. So that's yeah, we are all in the same kind of age and started in the business. Well, some are younger, I must say,
No,
especially
yeah,
Tobias. He's in his 20s. So yeah.
it's correct.
So living in Mexico, what is your native language?
Well, my native language is Spanish. My all contributions are in Spanish, in all with the respect to LATAM. Um, it's some countries: Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Costa Rica, and other Latin countries. And I expand my acknowledgement and share my acknowledgement with my communities in Spanish. It's the
Mm,
principal language,
mm.
and I try to speak in other languages like to English, but I improve my English skill right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
you are good at English, I must say. I must say that's really
thank you,
going well for you.
thank you so much.
So having this native language in Spanish, I mean, in Europe we also have a country called Spain. There they talk Spanish as well. So you could actually your contributions would fit well to countries in Europe as well.
Yes, of course. I have some spaces. It's like a blog or my web page that I contribute in this. Uh, sharing that technical documentation or technical experience with all related with enterprise mobility, deployment, and user managed devices, MEM, Intune, Windows 365, another cloud solution of Microsoft, and other 3D party software. It's like to Dell solution and Intel solution. It's like to Intel Endpoint Management Assistant as a platform to manage remote devices and other 3D party software
Mm.
related with this. In Spanish, also I participate in some forums, some events in live or presential. Well, in this case, presential is not allowed by the COVID pandemic, but I hope that early in this next year, the first 3 months, we will return uh, in these physical spaces to share my knowledge with my community and my college.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess you're one of the few that I know who contributes on the native language, and I kind of like that idea because if I made a blog post and I made it in Danish, I mean
Mm.
we don't have that many IT folks in Denmark. So the surface that speaks native Spanish, it's much bigger because you have all the language you named yourself, and especially Brazil is a huge country.
It's Portuguese. In Portuguese in
It's
Brazil.
Portuguese. Yeah, it's
It's
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
similar. The language is similar in some words, but yes, the other rest of the countries we speak in Spanish,
mm,
from Argentina to Mexico and all the Caribbean uh, countries.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, so you're actually reaching very large surface
it's
right there.
correct. It's
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so that I mean that's cool because learning in your native language is actually much easier than having to switch to English. I mean, uh, if you're not have been in school for like a lot of years and learned English in school, etc., then you would have no chance of getting these knowledge right. So you translating this to the native language, that's really cool
Yeah.
thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I consider, Matthias, that it's important to contribute and sharing your experience with the other people in other language, because the principal language in around in the world it's English, right?
Mm,
But a lot of people don't doesn't understand the English in this case, and we are here to contribute and help another personal or other people understanding the new concept, the new technologies. It's like to that I mentioned it some minutes ago.
mm,
Uh, uh, I consider that it's important to expand the the acknowledgement in that countries. And yeah, this is my principal focus. Share my experience with all of them. Yeah,
mm. Yeah, it's really good to have people like you. And I mean it. I mean it. So
excellent.
yes. So Octavio, which company do you work at?
Well, actually, I have my own company. My company is Deployment MX, the terminology Mexico MX, and I have a web page, deployment.mx. And this is my own company that I am in a partial time, but actually I have another business, another work job. I'm sorry, another job. Actually, I work for to Maureen Data System. It's a gold partner in United States. in New York, um, as a senior desktop engineer. Is my actual role, and I share my experience with all related with Microsoft Intune, Windows 365, Microsoft Office 365, Microsoft 365, a little bit config manager, MDT, and other end user solution in that case.
Mm,
I as a technical consultant in this place, and yeah, I love that I um, go I um, do in my actual job. uh,
mm,
Also, I in the partial time uh, have a little courses in Spanish as for of certification, or courses that the other clients reach me. Hey, Octavio, do you have time to share your experience with my customer, with my client? Yes, we will have some workshops
mm.
or some projects in that case, right?
Yeah, that's cool. So I actually had a question. What do they do? The company you work for, but you actually pointed that out. You're pretty wide on all deployment systems.
Yes.
Intune, I heard, MDT, Config Manager, uh, yeah, and Microsoft 365 as well, Office 365. So all the new good stuff from Microsoft.
Yes. Also, well, this is my principal focus to share this platform, but also I have the opportunity to uh, work in another platform for end user experience or managed devices. It's like the Workspace One
Mm,
from Dell, or um, the other platform is Case System Management Appliance. It's a lot of platform, and I had the opportunity to testing from Bpro system Intel Endpoint Management Assistant. It's a very good platform for managed devices.
mm,
Also, if the operating system is not present in the device, or the system is crashed, you can through this platform uh, using the Intel AMT technology, uh, go through from the BIOS. You can configure remotely using Microsoft services. It's like to virtual machine of Azure or another cloud partner solution. It's like Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud. You
mm,
can reach that devices
yeah.
using this platform. It's
Mm,
very good to use another platform for end user experience in this case.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I guess you are mostly working from home because I think I heard that you had a job in New York.
Yes. Well, the business, the job is in New York, the headquarters, but actually I work in remotely from
Hmm.
home.
Yeah.
I love it because I have a time to see my family.
Mm,
I have a time to have another activities in my personal activities, and I have the time to be in my work in my hours of work
mm,
uh, of time, right? Yes, I have from early of these years working in this state. Yeah, I'm very happy to work in remotely with
mm.
this partner.
Yeah. I could just imagine the time and amount of time you should spend if you were traveling to New York and back for work. And you might even be on a hotel during the week and then you come
That's right.
back in the weekends. I could
It,
only imagine being alone with 4 kids.
it will be a good experience travel, but I have approximately 2 years that I don't travel,
Yeah.
and yeah, I want to travel and
Mm.
visit another places, but it's not possible for the moment because it's not safe the situation around in the world.
Mm.
In my personal case, right?
Yeah, yeah. I hear you. So I'm also eager to go to the MVP summit, but
Oh
I have
yes,
I have no hopes that Microsoft will open up in this
yeah,
at least for the next 4, 5, 6 months. Let's see. I really hope that they open up for traveling because having Ignite, which actually is live right now with Satya, um,
yeah,
yeah, it's not the same when you have a virtual event as it is when you are in person, and yeah, it's just kind of hmm. It's yeah, it's not the same experience, and go to
yeah.
a
I
session
miss.
and be able to actually get
Yeah,
a question up there to the scene and then having them respond directly is it's special.
yes, it's a good experience.
Mm,
Is I'm missing uh, as a presential uh, summit because it's a good experience for me, and it's very happy to be there in that place.
exactly. So you have a couple of jobs and you are juggling between. So I guess you have a lot of hours you put in job. Now you're working from home and but if you should put a number of hours for a whole week, how much do you actually work?
Oh well, in my actual job, I have a 8 hours per day, um, but my extra task, extra other activities, I have 2 or 3 hours per day. But in that case, I try to have a personal activities with my family in the afternoons or at night. We have another places near of my state, or visit my grandfathers and my mother, my father. I'm sorry, and yeah, we visit some museums or activities in my downtown, and yeah, but it's important to have a time for my family
Mm,
during my professional hours or my work hours in this
mm,
in this case.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's very important.
Um,
It's very
it's
important.
yeah, it's a good priority.
Yeah,
Family first and then IT afterwards. But
it's
yes,
correct.
we need to have food on the table, right?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah, I like to hear that. So, when did you become a official contributor to the LinkedIn group?
Well, in this year, Angel invited me uh, approximately 3 or 4 months ago. I received the email through Angel invite me to be as a part of this excellent group in LinkedIn. I consider that it's a good group with more of 15,000 members, right? 15,
Yeah,
15,000 members
yeah.
around in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I consider that it's a good opportunity to contribute and share your experience in this group and another groups. It's like a social media, but yeah, I consider that this group is very strong. Angel have a good had a good organization on
Mm,
that.
yeah.
Yep, I in sometimes I publish some tip of the days in that
Hmm.
group
Yeah.
for all use in my experience, right?
Mm, yeah. Yeah. It's I've seen some of your posts. It's great. It's really
It's a
good.
very short, but I consider it's important for
Mm,
all of use.
yeah, exactly. So I know that so you're awarded with this official contributor, but you're also going for the. I saw that there was a newly MVP title that you could go for, and that was for the Windows 365. So are you going for that?
Yes, of course. As an MVP, I received the award from 2014. Um, yes, I have 8 years in the program, and Christian shared some days ago that Windows 365, as a part of the contribution, um, it's uh, uh, it's already in the MVP portal. Yes, I'm working on that because I consider Windows 365 as a part of Microsoft Intune or Microsoft Endpoint Manager solution. Um, you know that actually we work on this special contribution. I consider this a part of Windows 365 to add with our contribution.
Mm.
I remember that my first MVP hardware was in the software packaging deployment and servicing contribution. After this, the next year, I changed of cloud and server installation and servicing. We had 2 years with the same contribution, and from the 2017 to 2019, I had uh, cloud and data center management and Windows Insider MVP as other
Oh.
hour. And for the last year, I changed newly with my, um, I consider my best experience through enterprise mobility contribution
Mm.
uh, to be uh, in that group for me was very pleasure and was very uh, shiny
Mm.
to be here, and I hope that I need to follow and save this contribution for more years
Yeah.
in my professional career. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So you've been around in the IT pro space.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
Windows IT, it's also the contribution areas that I work actually through my blogs, my spaces in social
Mm.
media.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. So now we've talked a little about what tech areas you cover. So you like to cover Intune stuff and config manager stuff. Maybe not that much config manager, but Intune stuff and Windows 365 stuff. At least I've seen some blog posts on that contributions. Um, so, what if I asked you, what are the three publications that makes you the proudest? What would you say to that question?
Um, some years ago, I have the opportunity to publish through MCD. Let me see. Through the Microsoft MVP Hardware Program blog. How can you deploy Windows 10 in your organization using Microsoft Deployment Toolkit?
Mm,
This note, I consider that it was excellent public excellent article or blog.
mm, yeah,
Yes, I have this information in my LinkedIn profile. If
yeah,
you can go through, you
yeah,
can see my publication in that case, right?
uh, yeah,
And the other publication, well, actually, I have worked in my blog, my web page. You can visit www.deployment.mx. You can see my all my blogs related with the end user experience or managed devices.
Mm.
Another publication, actually, I have a courses through a LinkedIn platform in Spanish,
Okay.
and we we will have two more courses. We are working on that in uh, in the LinkedIn platform in Spanish,
Yeah.
all related with Windows 365 solution.
So those,
Coming soon, coming soon.
yeah, that's cool. So these courses, is that LinkedIn Learning?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
In LinkedIn Learning, we have actually 8 courses
Oh,
uh, talking about with MDT, Intune, Config Manager Essentials, Windows Intune. I'm sorry, Microsoft Intune for Education was my last course that I published in the past month ago. Intune for Education, it's another excellent course.
mhm.
Obviously, this is only in Spanish, but you can go through and probably learn the Spanish language and learn what is the process and the technical experience.
I'm terrible at Spanish, so I guess it's not for me, but it's good for all the people out there that speak Spanish and
Yeah.
would like to have it in their native language. So guess not many are actually doing that. So it's great, Octavio. Um, yeah. So LinkedIn is yeah, it's like okay. So the learning stuff you put out there is that just for free uses or is it does it cost anything?
Well, for both,
Okay.
for free users, in some cases we share our courses from a specific time. For example, you can access to a specific course for the next 2 or 3 days. It's a free, totally free. Or you can select the other method for purchase. Uh, Purchase the LinkedIn Learning platform. It's like to a business premium licenses. You need to buy
Mm,
for per month these premium licenses. You will have the access in these courses, but it's possible to take these courses as a free if the instructor share and especially the courses are on in the platform or the community through
mm,
the LinkedIn
yeah.
Learning or LinkedIn
Yeah.
platform.
Hmm. That's a great idea. I've not seen that before. I guess there's a lot of learning stuff in LinkedIn Learning. I know the platform is huge, but
Yeah,
yeah, you're the first that I hear that you have a learning site
yeah,
inside LinkedIn. Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool. I know about the Via Monstra, who Johan Arvidmark is running. Um,
yeah. Be a monster
yeah.
of Johan Harwit Mark, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
He's
it's a guru. It's
yeah, he's a guru.
it's a guru.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had
he's
the opportunity to know in person Johan, Amy, Michael Nistrom, and other excellent professional people in the
mm,
last MVP Summit Presidential in
yeah,
Seattle. Yeah,
yeah.
good person.
So, yes, if you say MDT or config manager, you also say Johanna Remark and Mikael Nyström. Yeah,
Score,
yeah,
of course.
Nyström. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Um, So, of course, we will have your links to your blog post, etc. We'll have that in the description on the YouTube site where we publish these videos. So you don't have to write it down when Octavio said it out loud.
Okay.
So, I mean, it has been great to have you. So I just want to ask you one last question. So
Yeah.
before we close down, any tips or tricks that you want to pass on to the viewers?
Well, I consider that all the followers or all people that are viewing are watching this video, only I invite them to learn every day. Learn if you are a passionate in something. For my case is all related with the deployment process, with all related with the end user experience. You need to go in your case. In that case, you can learn every day, share, um, uh, testing, and yeah, we have a lot of resources, include the endpoint management group from Angel in LinkedIn platform. I
Hmm.
recommend that you, if you are not joined yet, you can join. And probably Matthias shared the link for from join the to the group. And yeah, I recommend 100%. And yep, learn, testing, prove, testing,
Hmm.
and share your experience with all the community around in the world.
Yeah, I guess that's that's a very good tip.
Yeah.
So yeah, and eventually you get experience, and that's what's it all about. Test stuff, test it until it breaks. Find out why it broke,
Yes,
and start over. Right?
it's correct. It's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct, Matthias.
Yeah. It's
Perfect.
been a absolutely pleasure to have you, Octavio, on
Thank
this
you so much.
interview,
Thank you so much, Matthias.
all the way
And
from Mexico.
yes, when you have in this place the opportunity to travel, please reach me, and other people please reach me, and I will invite them some tacos with salsa of
Ah,
sauce. It's very food in Mexico. Excellent food in Mexico.
yeah. Ah,
I promise.
I will look forward to that taco. Yes,
Tacos con
yes.
sauce.
Mhm.
Excellent,
Nice.
Matias. Pues thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much
much,
for your
Octavio.
time. We are in contact, and by all the of your followers.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.